Shri M.R. Sreenivasa Murthy Sir, the Chief Executive of Gokula Education Foundation, is an able administrator with vast experience in civil services. Dear Sir, requesting you to kindly address this August gathering.
Honorable Chairman Dr. Jairam, Dr. Sujay Prasad, Dr. Vijay Das, Dr. Medha Rao, Dr. Arun, and not to forget, of course, Dr. Sujini, Dr. Ashok, and Dr. Narendranath. It's indeed a very joyous occasion for all of us who are part of this Ramaiah group today, that we have our alumni coming back to us and sitting with us and sharing their vision with all of us. One small correction to what Dr. Narendranath told you, madam. He did not mean he became bright after he left you. He was bright when he came here. Only they started shining after that. And that's what Dr. Prasad and all the others, we want our students, we of course obviously have bright students here. We don't get those who are not very bright. But we want all of them to shine brighter and brighter and brighter later on. And I think that's the process that Narendranath was referring to. And it is so touching that we have such eminent people like Dr. Ashok, Dr. Sujini, and whenever I look at the OBG figures in the hospital, I know who is treating what percentage of patients and who is looking after. And it's only today that I came to know that she's an alumnus of this college. And about Dr. Prasad's laboratory, see, I have had occasion to go to many hospitals for various reasons, connected with my members of the family. And every one of them said, go to Anand lab, get this certificate done. And this is the brightness that we wanted to see outside from our alumni. You must become famous. You must shine in the outside world. After all, just as parents, however rich they may be, however, whatever kind of fancy cars parents may have, they may feel happy. But if their children do well, they feel even happier. It's better than a Mercedes car or a big bungalow. Isn't it? Like that. Alumni also. We have excellent infrastructure here. We have fantastic, faculty here. But when Chairman and I go to US, somebody comes up from a foreign university and says, sir, I am a Ramaiah product. I feel very happy. And I'm sure he feels very touched. And I sometimes feel jealous, of course. I didn't have the opportunity of passing through these portals. So sometimes when one of these functions, some people refer to me as Dr. Sreenivasa Murthy. And one of these days I may get one of those honorary. I sometimes feel that I should get an honorary alumniship also. So we have produced thousands of bright doctors who are serving humanity all over the world. There is a saying in Sanskrit, Swadeshe Pujyate Raja, Vidwan Sarvatra Pujyate. A king or a leader is respected at home, but a learned man is respected all over the world. That's how all of you who have achieved such excellence in your studies, thanks to the efforts of all the faculty members who are now symbolized by Dr. Medha Rao, thanks to all of them making you what you are, you have gone out and you have achieved fame and name in the outside world. And that is the greatest satisfaction that Dr. Jairam will have today, That's the greatest contentment the soul of Dr. M.R. and Dr. Ramaiah would have, Ms. Ramaiah would have. And this happiness that we have, seeing that alumni are outside, are doing so well, is actually doubled when they come back to us and talk to us. That's the significance of having an alumni association or an alumni trust. We are all doing very well. We go out and see what wonderful things our people are doing excellent. But when we come back and say, I'm doing it because I learned something here, people who are working in this institution, they feel really touched. And if the training that people have received here means so much to you, and when you come back and give that feedback, it means even more to us. That is the significance of today's function today. My son once joined University of Chicago to do his master's in business administration. When his offer letter came, it said University of Chicago Graduate Business School, Graduate School of Business. 6 months later, I went to see him. The school had a different name, Booth School of Business. I asked him, where is this Booth? I thought you were joining Chicago University Graduate School. He said, no, one of our alumni came and gave $300 million to the school. And so the school was so touched that they decided to name the school after the alumnus. Now, $300 million, which is probably about 20,000 crores, in our kind of, or 2,100 crores, something like that, in a school in Chicago campus, which is, I think, about 2 acres. That's the area occupied with this school. So it shows not that, that money was so big, but the contribution made by that school, the impact made on that student by that school was so great. He felt compelled to come back and acknowledge that he had received such valuable education from that alma mater. So I know for 44 decades here, faculty have been working hard to add value to the lives of thousands and thousands of people. And those thousands have gone and served millions of people in the society. And when you come back as an alumni association and say thank you, that's something that enriches the lives of people who are working for this. I take this opportunity to wish this trust, Alumni Association Trust, a very bright future and a very close interaction in future with our institution, our faculty, and not to forget the students who are coming after you, the generations of them who will have to go out and shine again, the bright people. Thank you very much.